Taylor Swift has released her version of Red, and there was all this rush. There's all these like Americans in record stores, and that's all I've been seeing. As someone who doesn't consume Taylor Swift, I'm just happy that other people are finding this enjoyment. I think what she's doing is quite revolutionary in that she's taking back autonomy and not, and she's got such like a loyal fan base that they're going to follow her. They're not going to keep giving the royalties to her abusive producer.
Yeah.
So I think it's a, you know, it's made people really happy, and I'm just happy for that.
I am personally very impressed by her, just what seems to be a personal attack on Jake Gyllenhaal, or isn't, a very subtle one, but everyone else has decided, Jake Gyllenhaal, it's it for you. Because if you didn't know, I like Jake Gyllenhaal, but it's difficult to. She originally released, in the original album of Red, the song All Too Well, and it was kind of known that was about Jake Gyllenhaal, and you know, it doesn't paint him in a very good light, but it's not the worst thing, you know. It's like, oh, he was a bad boyfriend. She then, with this one, released a 10-minute long version of that song, just annihilating the man. And then a short film, which stars Dylan O'Brien and Sadie Sink, who's the little, like, ginger girl from Stranger Things. And if you're like me, you may think, because they're playing a couple in it, you might be thinking, oh, that's disgusting, she's a child. She's 19 and he is, I think, 30, which is roughly the same ages that Taylor Swift and Jake Gyllenhaal were when they dated. I think she was 20 and he was just turning 30. And when you look at it that way and you watch this child with an adult man, it really puts it in perspective. And then she makes the comment in it, something like, you know, I'm going to get older and you're still going to be dating girls my age. And Jake Gyllenhaal is 40 now and his current girlfriend is 25.
Oh my God.
It's getting hard to support you, Jake.
Yeah, he's kind of been allowed to slip under the radar with it as well. Like, I didn't know he was dating a 25-year-old in a Leonardo DiCaprio kind of way.
I didn't know. But also, do you remember, I don't think I mentioned this on the podcast, but I think I sent it to you, Hartley, about the article that came out quite recently where they'd interviewed Jake Gyllenhaal and he was basically being like, women are better than men.
Oh, yeah.
And I genuinely believe this was like a part of his PR that were like, you have to start doing damage control now. Like, come out as the biggest feminist ever because this is going to be rough. And it was. And it also mentions in it that he had his key ring said, like, down with the patriarchy or something like that. Or it was like something about that. So it's not looking good. But I really respect imagining Jake Gyllenhaal right now just fighting for his life. Fighting for his career. Please keep giving me roles.
It's fab. I hope.
And I'm waiting for when she re-releases Dear John about John Mayer.
Oh my God.
For the John Mayer slander. I am ready for it.
We need to remind ourselves because I think people have forgotten, which is why we did a Patreon episode on John Mayer, because he is a terrible human.
And I think we were shocked when we were doing it. We were like, why? He's terrible. So the poor girl, I didn't realize all this stuff happened to her when she was like literally 20 and younger. And then it makes you realize that a 20-year-old girl and younger, a teenage girl, writing songs about men in their 30s who treated her badly and then getting hate for it maybe wasn't the appropriate response from society, but
let's hope we do it better this time.
Yes, please.